Hi everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and today I'm talking more about stress and really cleansing for stress, how to really focus on a few different things. Now, stress encompasses a lot of different areas of the body, and let me back up a second. I'm doing it again with my hands. Doing it again. This is all in honor of my upcoming book, The Female Fat Solution. If you have questions on anything that I cover in any of my videos, don't hesitate to message me or comment below. And if you're not comfortable commenting in the video, again, just message me. I'd be more than happy to chat with you about any questions you have about kind of breaking some of this stuff down, or it would really work best for you, if this would be a really great thing to try for what you're going through or what your goals are. I do have another 6-week group coming up here. If you're interested, let me know, or you can click on that link to get more information on it. It is meal plans, grocery lists, everything. It takes you through nutrition for your hormones. It does go through this process as well, targeting stress, really working on cleansing a lot of that stuff out of your body, breaking you through plateaus that you may be stuck on. And the fantastic thing about this is that you get so many resources to learn more about how to work with your body to get the right results. A lot of the gals that are in the groups that I've run, they talk about this is a great meal plan to follow. It's easy, it's simple, it's versatile, so you're not restricted on anything, so you can stay with it long term, and they're seeing great results. I mean, not just on the scale, because I'm not just going to talk about scale victories. I mean, yes, they're seeing great results on the scale, but more energy, better sleep, just really feeling like they're able to be on the right path to health after being frustrated. So I'm so excited to start with another group of women. I'm so passionate about educating women more about their bodies and what they can do to take charge of their health and everything else. So jumping into cleansing stress from your body. Stress is one of those things that after the holidays, sometimes you feel like you play catch up for a little bit. Now you're like, I want to buckle down. I got to start feeling better. I want to start taking charge of my health and my life and all those other things. Great. Woo! Awesome. Cleansing stress, starting to focus on the liver. Your liver is an amazing organ. I mean, it's huge, right? It's ginormous, and it's located on the right side of your body. So this image might be flipped. So, this might be it. But on me, your liver's, on the right side of your body, just below your rib cage, right there. And so give your liver some love, especially if you had a really fun time on, New Year's Eve. Maybe you didn't stop partying. Maybe your liver needs some love. So here you go. One of the things that's really tough on your liver when you have a lot of stress in your body, the stress hormone is called cortisol, and that is really tough on your liver to process through everything else. The other thing about cortisol is that it just makes everything tougher to run in your body. So your entire body feels worn down. So everything has to work 10 times harder to work correctly, if that kind of makes sense. There's also a huge correlation. I won't get into this today, but there's a huge correlation between gals who have other hormonal issues with estrogen, progesterone, PCOS, fertility issues, endometriosis, all these things, and other conditions called fatty liver. So again, if you're curious about that, let me know. But today I'm just going to be focusing on cleansing and how that affects your liver and really rebooting your liver. Also, there's a share button. If you would share this video, that would be amazing, and I appreciate it. So when we talk about stress and the liver, stress can get stored in the body. It gets stored in the fat cells. And really, to flush out that extra cortisol and stress, you got to support the liver. The liver is a huge detoxifying organ. The liver's amazing. So it's huge. It's this huge organ right in your abdomen. And the fantastic thing about the liver is that if you were to actually get like a huge chunk of your liver removed, like more than 50% of it, it would grow back on its own in a very short amount of time, in a few weeks, like up to 5-6 weeks or something. It's amazing. Like the whole thing can just you can't like chop off part of your arm and be like, oh, I'm gonna grow a new one. Nope. No, your liver is incredible. So it has this incredible ability to replicate pretty quickly. So the cool thing about this is that when you start to really focus on cleansing and focus on the liver, you'll start to feel better pretty quickly, because when you compound that together on top of each other, you're going to notice just the huge benefit of it. So it's kind of amazing. So besides all the other, we'll say, normal cleansing things, now so there's some other like cleansing teas and other things that I put out there that, you know, you can find or look at too. Great. Those things are good. Lots of water, of course. Lemon water specifically is very detoxifying overall. Yay. But when we're talking about targeting foods that really help the liver reboot, specifically grapefruit, avocado, walnuts, apples, spinach, and garlic. So if you're like, you know, I want to give my liver some love, yep, just incorporate these foods into your daily diet and do that, you know, for a few weeks, for a month. And you'll notice, yeah, you know, I think I do feel a little bit refreshed. Your liver also has a huge, you know, impact on your immune system. So when your liver's happier, your immune system's going to be happier, and you're going to stay healthier and fight off any of those bugs that are going around. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so cleansing, liver, focusing on that, and everything else. Now, the other thing that I'm going to just touch on here is a couple of my favorite adaptogens. Now, adaptogens, it sounds like a weird word, and these words, people are like, just speaking a different language. I don't even know what these are. I know. They're just not common here. They're common, like, all over the world. Like, everybody else knows about it. It's like a secret, you know? It's like, everybody knows about this stuff but us. You know, why not? It's just not common. It's not, you know, same thing if you go to other parts of the world and be like, oh, what do you guys, you know, eat for dinner? You'd be like, you eat that for dinner, you know, right? Am I making sense? Okay, sorry. You know what I'm talking about. So when we talk about really focusing on the liver, there's two adaptogens that I love to go over. First one is ashwagandha. I love ashwagandha. It's like my favorite because it really helps with a lot of different things. The internal response of stress, when you have stress in your body, your entire body has this chain reaction of like everything kind of going like a wildfire, right? And ashwagandha is great at just going taking that down, taking down the physical reaction. Like you can actually feel your muscles relaxing more. It helps with blood flow. It's also an antioxidant. There's lots of anti-inflammatory properties about ashwagandha, so it's really good for you in other ways besides just helping you deal with stress. It's very beneficial for your thyroid and other hormones as well. But ashwagandha also really helps with the liver. Gives your liver a boost, especially when you're trying to focus on cleansing your liver. Add in that ashwagandha. Now this other one here, Schisandra. Now this is spelled a few different ways. This is one of the more common ways of spelling it. Sometimes it's spelled with an S here instead of a Z. So, you know, that's either or. Same thing, it's an adaptogen, so it's also going to assist with helping that stress response in your body just slow down, right? It's not going to prevent the stress from happening, but instead of it going wildly out of control, it's just going to go mute that whole thing, you know, turn the volume down on the stress. Yes, we like that. That's a beautiful thing. So, the other thing that Schisandra does in relation to the liver is that this is also a big immune booster itself. So if this, you know, this time of year, a lot of times people, you know, it's not as nice outside or different activities, your kids just come home with crap, the crud, right? Like, I can't get rid of this cough, or I feel like my sinuses have just been, or I got this bug, or so-and-so has been sick, I don't want that. Add this bad boy in. It's going to super boost your immune system. Again, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory, really, really good for you. But that's going to help a ton with your immune system and with the liver. So focusing on the liver, these foods, adding in these couple of supplements. And if you're wondering how to incorporate them, when to, is there a time that's better than another time? Again, ask me, let me know. I'd be more than happy to chat about that. But these are a few things to focus on the liver, focus on cleansing, and to really just help refresh how you're feeling. A lot of times if you're focusing on some different things, like, you know, I'm under a lot of stress, I really want to move to a healthier trend here, how do I do that? Sometimes if you're to do, you know, these huge changes, or if you're going to do something really strict, it's tough to stick with. To be honest, it's really tough to stick with long term. Increasing proteins is an easy thing that you can do to boost your overall energy. And then focusing on getting rid of some of that stress internally and help boosting the liver is great. So all of this I'm going to, I go over and the meal plans that I have for the 6-week group go through all this. They include, and I talk about a lot of these things, and it's just in there. It's put together for you. So it's kind of, it's great because it's easy to follow. You're not like, oh, what do I do? Or how am I going to do this? It's already put together for you. So if I would love, love, love to see you there. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to talk more about stress, more about cleansing. I'm going to talk about some different phases of detoxification and how to really successfully take your body through that, and a few tips on making sure how you know that you're really detoxing. Because some people are like, oh yeah, I'm detoxing. Oh yeah, I'm cleansing. And you're like, really? How do you know that that's actually happening? There should be some proof here, right? There is. So I will go over that tomorrow. Everybody have a great night.